Week 5 of the NFL is here, y'all. I don't know how y'all team's doing. Make sure in the comments y'all let me know what y'all team is. Let me know what y'all how y'all feeling about y'all team so far in the season. Just get active in my comments, just so I can like I said, just give opinions with y'all when it comes to these sports, man. I love watching NFL. That's my favorite sport to watch. So I just want to interact with my followers on YouTube. I said, if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe to the channel for the Meet You from the Midwest podcast on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So far, as Week 5 goes, teams that's on bye, we have the Lions on bye, the Chargers, the Eagles, and the Tennessee Titans. So tighten up. But we on bye. We needed the rest. We got a win right before we went on our bye week. Now we go back next week to play a divisional rival in the Indianapolis Colts. So let's get started with the Week 5. I'm gonna give y'all the early games, the afternoon games, and the night game. Just to backtrack, Thursday night game we had the Falcons versus the Buccaneers. This was a back and forth shootout. It went to overtime. They were able to force overtime, and on the first play in overtime, I want to say it was a pass right to the middle of the field to Hodges or something like that, and he scored. Kirk Cousins ends up throwing for 500 plus yards on the Buccaneers defense. Kirk, man, like I said, I know a lot of people hate on this dude. He's a baller, man. But if you look at the teams that he's been with, he was with Minnesota. He's been with Washington. At one point, Minnesota had a solid defense. Kirk Cousins couldn't get it in later on in the season. When he got to Washington, they just had an ass defense. So a lot of people, I think they put so much pressure on the quarterback and blame the quarterback, but they forget that if the defense not making stops and they allowing points, then you putting all the pressure on the quarterback. So now they just know, look, let's put all the pressure on him, and he has to get this win. He has to keep up with him. But on top of that, the offensive line has to block for him. The receivers got to get open. So it's a lot to go into it. Not make no excuses. I just believe that Kirk is a solid dude when he's in a position to where put in a position to where he can succeed. If you're put in a position where the offensive line is ass and your defense can't stop a cold, then I mean, of course you're gonna look bad. But I know a lot of people. I had one of my homies was trying to tell me that he's so bad versus 500 teams. But it's like, dog, you can look at a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL. They play bad versus the 500 teams because they don't have the better team. That's what it comes down to. It's not a quarterback thing. It's a team thing. NFL is a team sport. A quarterback can't win a game on his own. The defense can't win a game on his own. The receivers, the running back, nobody can win a game on their own. Everybody has to play on the same level in order to get a win for the most part. So that's all I want to say on that. As far as this card, man, we got 9:30 a.m. We got a game over in London. We got the Vikings versus the Jets. The Vikings are 4-0 right now, and I believe they should win this game. The Jets just seem suspect to me. I know it's rumors that Devontae Adams might be going there, but I don't think he's getting there this week. And if he was, he wouldn't be activated. So I got the Vikings. I think Justin Jefferson is going to be able to get the best out of Sauce Walker. I call the man Sauce Walker. Out of Sauce Gardner. I don't think Sauce is going to stay on him the entire time. And I think that's where the passing game is going to get opened up because Addison is going to be able to get open. The run game should open up, and Minnesota's at home. So I got Minnesota winning that one. Next game, we got the Bears versus the Panthers. The Panthers, like I said, I'm glad they finally got a win earlier this year, but I just think that the Bears are going to start picking up now. They got Keenan Allen back. Caleb Williams just got to do a better job of spreading the ball, and the defense got to continue to play at a higher level. So I got the Bears winning this one at home. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Bengals. I got the Ravens winning this one just because I like the way that they're using Henry over there. I like the way Lamar is spreading the ball. I like the way that the defense playing. It's looking like that 2000 Baltimore defense, not necessarily, but they're playing at a high level. They're slowing down the points. They're getting to the quarterback. They putting pressure on the offense to make plays, force bad plays. So I got the Ravens winning that. The Buffalo Bills versus the Texans. I got Texans winning this one because I know they just ruled out. Von Miller is out for 4 games. He got suspended for 4 games. That's a big blow to the defense. And then the big blow to the offense is Shakir, which is Allen's number 1 receiver. So with him out, I think it'll be a lot easier for the Texans to win. I don't think they're going to be able to just run the ball game with Allen and Cook. They're going to have to be able to get the ball to somebody else. I think Coleman, the rookie Coleman, is okay for the Bills so far. but I don't think he's on that level to where he's going to push the needle to beat Houston. So Houston wins that one. Jacksonville versus the winless. No, the Indianapolis Colts versus the winless Jacksonville Jaguars at 0-4. This is actually the game that they should win because Jonathan Taylor has been ruled out. That's a big blow to the offense. Richardson is doubtful, meaning if he's not able to suit up, Flacco's going to play. I just think that without Jonathan Taylor, without that run game, they're going to struggle to just try to throw the ball on Jacksonville the whole game. And I don't think those backups with the Colts are going to be able to do much. So I'm going to go with Jacksonville to finally get their first win. Miami versus the Patriots. This should be a boring bum ass game. If I had to take a pick, I'm gonna say the Dolphins could pull this one off on the road just because they got the better team. I know Phillips is out for the rest of the year on defense. Speedy recovery to him, but I just think Dolphins will be able to pull it off. They just activated Odell Beckham, so Odell, Tyreek, and Waddle. Somebody got to get open and make some plays, but I think they'll be able to beat the Patriots. Cleveland versus Commanders. I got Commanders winning this one. They just look good on both sides of the ball so far this year. The rookie Jaden Daniels is playing amazing. The Browns just look like they're falling apart and they're starting to regret paying $225 to Deshaun Watson, that guaranteed money. So I'm gonna go with the Commanders to win that one. After that, we got the Raiders versus the Broncos. Devontae Adams and Max Crosby are deactivated. They will not be playing this game. Big blow to both sides of the ball. The Broncos been looking good. They just pulled off a win against the Jets. And Bo Nix had a bad game, but I think he'll be able to bounce back with the Raiders. I got the Broncos winning that one. The Cardinals versus the 49ers. The 49ers got Debo back. C-Mac is still out, but Mason has stepped up and played great so far. The defense was making some big plays. Fred Warner was in the middle making things happen. So I think 49ers will pull that game off. I expect Ayuk to finally get into the end zone or have like a huge game. So that's my predictions on that one. Next, we got the Packers at 2-2 versus the Rams. I think Packers will win this game just because they got the more healthier team at this point. The Rams just they don't got many receivers. They can run the ball. The defense looks okay, but I think they won't be able to get the ball to the people they need to playing Green Bay. So I got Green Bay winning that one. The Giants will beat without their rookie sensation Neighbors. So I got the Seahawks winning that anyways. I think that Metcalf and them boys and Geno and the defense will be looking to bounce back after a loss from last week. As far as the night game goes, we got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Steelers. Micah Parsons has been ruled out. That is a huge blow to the defense of the Cowboys with all the other injuries they're already facing. I don't believe Cowboys are a good team this year, man. I know they're 2-2, but I just don't see it, man. They don't really have the receivers outside of Lamb. The running game looks bad because you got Ezekiel Elliott and the Romeo guy, the little young dude. I said they don't move the needle. It's the defense don't look good, and then with Parsons being out, I just think that the Steelers going to be able to have their way. They should be able to run the ball easy. Their defense should be able to get to Dak a couple of times. So I think they'll be able to pull that off. Monday night game, we got this New Orleans Saints versus the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs, the defending champs, back-to-back champs, that is. I actually got the Saints pulling off the upset. Reason being is because Rashid Rice is out, Pacheco is out. The defense is still there. Of course, Mahomes is leading the offense, but I just believe that the Saints are going to be able to pull this one off without Rashid Rice missing. They're going to be able to lock in on Kelsey, and outside of Kelsey, I don't really see anybody else jumping out there to put numbers on the board. Unless they can keep this low into a field goal game, the Chiefs can pull it off. But as of now, I'm going with the Saints to win this one. That is my final predictions for Week 5. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to the football games tomorrow. Like I said, we got an early one with the Jets and the Vikings. So going over my predictions again, I got the Vikings, the Bears, the Ravens, Texans, Jaguars, Miami Dolphins, Commanders, Broncos, 49ers, Packers, Seahawks, and I said the Steelers and New Orleans Saints pulling off the upset on the road versus the defending back-to-back champions. That's all I got for y'all for the NFL this week, man. Tap back in so y'all can get the final results, what I thought about the week. I'll probably do it Tuesday afternoon just so I can get that Monday night game out the way. Like, share, subscribe to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast for your latest NFL updates on Facebook,